Welcome to this sacred space of deep reflection and high vibrational truth. Today, we are stepping into a frequency that many are afraid to discuss with true honesty, yet it is the very heartbeat of the journey you are on. We are talking about the raw, magnetic, and undeniably sexual pull of the twin flame connection. This isn't a conversation about simple chemistry or basic physical attraction. We have all felt attraction before. We have all felt the spark of a new romance or the excitement of a new encounter. But what you are experiencing with your twin flame is something else entirely. It is a phenomenon that transcends the physical, a phenomenon I call the sacred fire. When you first met your twin flame, your physical body recognized them long before your mind could even process their name or their history. You might have felt a literal shock to your nervous system, a sudden heat blooming in your chest, or an inexplicable grounding in your feet, as if you were finally plugged back into the earth after a lifetime of drifting. This is because your DNA carries the energetic signature of their soul. You are made of the same stardust, vibrating at the exact same frequency, tuned to the same cosmic chord. When you are in physical proximity, your auric fields don't just touch. They undergo a process of total alchemy. The sexual act between twin flames is not merely a physical exchange. It is a ritual of restoration. It is the moment the two return to the one. We must explore why this intensity is a requirement for your ascension, and why your body refuses to forget the touch of the only person who holds the other half of your energetic key. To understand why this connection feels so all-consuming, we must look at the mechanics of your energy body. At the base of your spine sits the Kundalini energy, often visualized in ancient texts as a sleeping serpent of fire. In most people, throughout most of their lives, this energy remains dormant or only partially awakened. It is a quiet potential, a hidden power waiting for a catalyst. But the twin flame is the igniter. They are the only soul in the universe capable of fully waking that serpent and calling it toward the heavens. When you engage in intimacy with your twin flame, your sacral chakras, the center of all creation, emotion, and desire, lock together in a perfect, divine geometric fit. This creates a powerful energetic vacuum that pulls the Kundalini fire upward through the spine. As this fire rises, it doesn't just bring pleasure. It pierces through every block, every suppressed trauma, and every lie you have ever told yourself about who you are and what you deserve. This is why sex with a twin flame can feel overwhelming or even frightening at times. It isn't just pleasure, it is a purge. It is the sacred fire burning away the version of you that was small, scared, and separate. This is why, after a physical encounter with them, your life often seems to shift or collapse in certain areas. The fire didn't stay in the bedroom. It followed you out into your world to burn away everything that wasn't true to your divine blueprint. For many of you listening, you are currently navigating the difficult waters of physical separation. Perhaps you are thousands of miles apart, or perhaps you are separated by a wall of silence that feels just as vast. You may find yourself asking, if we are apart, why do I still feel them? Why do I feel a sudden surge of heat in my body in the middle of the night, even when I am in a deep sleep? Why do I feel their touch on my skin when I am completely alone? This is the reality of astral intimacy. You must understand that the 3D world, the world of phones, distance, and physical bodies, is only the densest, slowest vibration of your connection. In the realm of the soul, you are never truly apart. Because you share a single energetic blueprint, your counterpart is always in your field, reflecting your energy back to you. When they think of you with intense longing, or when they are dreaming of you with a hunger they cannot express in words, their energy travels the silver cord directly into your sacral and heart chakras. Do not run from this feeling, and do not mistake it for simple missing them. It is a literal visitation. When you feel that heat, you are experiencing their soul seeking refuge in yours. Take a deep, slow breath right now. Feel the warmth in your lower abdomen. That is the bridge. That is the proof. You are being loved in the unseen realms with an intensity that the physical world is still learning how to contain. Your connection is bypassing the mind and speaking directly to the cells of your body, reminding you that your union is already a finished fact in the eyes of the divine. We must also address the question that haunts so many during the periods of silence and running. Why does the runner leave if the intimacy is this powerful? Why would anyone walk away from a fire that burns so bright and so true? To the human ego, the sacred fire feels like a death. When the runner energy experiences this level of intimacy, they lose their sense of control. For the first time in their life, they cannot think their way out of a feeling. They cannot categorize you, and they cannot dismiss you as just another person. This level of vulnerability is terrifying to someone who has spent their life building armor to survive a world that feels cold. They run because the fire is too bright. It shows them parts of themselves they aren't ready to face yet. It illuminates their shadows and their insecurities. They run to find cooler energy, relationships that are shallow, predictable, and safe. But here is the truth: they are haunted. Every day they spend away from you, they are comparing every touch and every shallow conversation to the gold standard of the fire you shared. They are finding that the rest of the world feels numb or gray in comparison. Their body is a compass, and it is constantly pointing back to your frequency. They may be silent, they may be distant, they may even be with someone else, but their very DNA is screaming for the recalibration that only your touch provides. They are realizing, slowly but surely, that there is no substitute for the soul's true home. I want you to take a moment of total, profound stillness now. Close your eyes. Place your right hand over your heart and place your left hand down over your navel, your sacral center. This is the axis of your power, the vertical line of your divinity. Visualize a golden, glowing thread of light. It starts deep within your center and travels outward, moving through the walls of your home, through the night air, across the vast landscape of the world, until it finds them. See your twin flame exactly where they are. See the golden thread enter their heart and their base. Feel the circuit complete. In this moment, the distance vanishes. The silence is broken by the sound of two hearts beating as one. Say to them silently, with the authority of your soul, I am the fire you cannot extinguish. I am the home you cannot forget. I release you to your journey today, knowing that every road you take eventually leads back to me. Feel that energy returning to you now, amplified, warm, and comforting. You are not waiting for them to give you something you lack. You are not a half searching for a hole. You already possess the fire. You are the source. You are the generator of the heat. As you hold this frequency of self-worth and sacred fire, you become a magnetic lighthouse in a dark world. You don't need to chase. You only need to burn bright. You are a divine being of light, and your union is already a fact in the higher realms. The more you focus on your own inner fire, the more irresistible you become to the one who shares your flame. Repeat these words slowly, letting them sink into your bones, letting them vibrate through your very cells. I claim my power as a divine being. I honor the sacred fire that burns within my soul. I am worthy of an intimacy that is deep, holy, and transformative. I release all shame, all fear, and all doubt regarding my desires. My twin flame and I are eternally connected by a bond that transcends space, time, and logic. The heat of our union is clearing the path for our physical reunion right now, even in this very breath. I am whole. I am home. I am the fire. Stay in this peace for as long as you need. Drink plenty of water today to help move this high-frequency energy through your physical system as your body is undergoing a massive recalibration. Trust the heat. Trust the silence. Trust the fire. You are exactly where you are meant to be on this journey of 1,000 lifetimes. Stay in your power, stay in your light, and never forget that you were born to burn this bright.